name is Ashley Rice and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, you guys, I am so excited because I'm trying a vegan cheese today and I love vegan cheese so much. It's amazing and I love getting to try all different types. And one that has been out for a little bit of time now has been Violife. Everyone's been talking about it. Everyone's been taste testing it on their channel and I am so excited to finally be able to try it on my channel. We recently found this at a Whole Foods that is near where I live, and as soon as I saw it, I started freaking out. I was so excited because I hadn't seen it before in any of the grocery stores that have been near me, and so I was so pumped to see this. So I'm going to try all three flavors that I have right here for you guys and let you know my thoughts about them, how I think they are versus other vegan cheeses, and if I think it's a good substitute for cheese. Cheese was one of the main things that I loved eating as a vegetarian, and as a omnivore I was obsessed with cheese. It was actually the main reason I didn't go vegan for many years. But the three flavors that I will be trying today are the smoked provolone slices, the mature cheddar slices, and then also Parmesan. And I'm gonna be trying them on this Back to Nature crispy wheat crackers, but let's get started. I think I want to start with the cheddar slices. These are the ones that I use the most when I wasn't vegan. One serving size is one slice, obviously. That is gonna be 60 calories. Total carbs are going to be 4 grams, which is 1% of your daily value. There are no sugars, no fiber, and no protein. And you're getting 20% of your daily value of vitamin B12, which I think is awesome. That's so cool that they put like B12 in this. That's so smart on their part. It is free from dairy, soy, gluten, lactose, nuts, and preservatives. If you are allergic to any of those, that's going to be a big plus for you. It is also kosher, but it does contain coconut oil, so if you are highly allergic to coconut/tree nuts, you are going to want to steer clear of this brand. So this is what the cheddar slice looks like. I'm just going to rip off a little bit for right now and try it by itself, and then I'm also going to try it on a cracker. I also might try melting it. One of the things that my husband, who is not vegan for those of you who are new to my channel, one of the things that he always talks about whenever he tries vegan cheeses is how it melts. So I definitely kind of want to melt a little bit onto the cracker as well, just to show you what it looks like. But we're going to go ahead and try it a little bit by itself. Oh, it's very strong cheddar. It's even like, I don't have a great sniffer, but I could smell cheddar too. I think taste-wise, it reminds me a lot of what cheddar tastes like. So that's pretty awesome. Texture-wise, this is still cold. I just pulled it out of the fridge. I don't think it's as thick as some of the slices that I used to have when I was vegetarian are. It's a lot thinner. It's not as creamy, I would necessarily say. Also, it's got like the aftertaste down, like what I remember. Like it has it down. Like I have that after aged cheddar taste going on in my mouth right now, and this is really good, guys. I would 100% get this again. This is an amazing cheddar. I think this might be my favorite so far. Okay, I just melted some in my microwave. I actually put that in there for like 10 seconds and it really only needed 5 before it started like bubbling up. So you don't have to put it in there very long. It does get that nice little like melted cheese texture for, I'm thinking of like when you put it over like tortilla chips. It reminds me of when I used to do that when I was vegetarian, of like melting cheese or tortilla chips and like just eating it like that. That's what it looks like. It doesn't look as yellow as you guys are seeing. I don't know why my camera's making it look like so neon. It doesn't look like that, I promise you. But texture-wise, that's kind of what it looks like. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. I got a little bit of stretch. That's pretty good. My husband actually tried these before I did because I wanted to try them first on my channel. And he got them early just to try them out on his sandwiches at work. So I'm going to leave his thoughts in the description box as well, so you can kind of see what he thought about the different flavors that he tried. But for me, like, that's really great. I find it really enjoyable. I would definitely melt that on a sandwich for myself, or like put it on one of my veggie burgers. I do think this one melts better though than some of the other like sliced vegan cheeses that I've tried in the past. I think this one has a more similar visual texture compared to regular cheese than some of the other vegan cheeses that I have seen and tried. I just want to eat this one. Oh, so good. Okay, I have other vegan cheeses I gotta try. Gotta put that aside. Next, I want to try the smoked provolone slices. Oh, by the way, these are also non-GMO. Let me see if the nutrition information is any different. Nope, it's all the same for this one as well. So that's what this guy looks like. I'm just gonna rip off a little bit and try it for you guys. What I like about these is the flavor is very strong, and like one of the things that I loved about cheese is that the flavors were very strong, and that's why I used to eat a ton of it. I do think this one has a little bit more of that vegan cheese texture to it. I'll be honest with you, I did not eat a lot of provolone before going vegan, so I don't know as much about provolone. However, this is very enjoyable. And from what I remember, the few times that I have had provolone, I do remember it tasting extremely similar to this. I just think texture-wise, it's a bit different. Yeah, the cheddar and the provolone have a little bit of a different texture. It's very little, but it's there. But that provolone, like, I would definitely put that on, like, veggie burgers, sandwiches, whatever. Like, that's really good. And I love how strong the flavor is. I think that's really, really important. Okay, so I did this one for 5 seconds. At the very end of that, like, maybe half a second, it started to do that bubble effect. And that's kind of what it looks like. Again, maybe not as yellow as it appears on the camera because it looks like neon yellow. Okay, let's try it this way. This one doesn't pull apart as much. It does stick to your teeth a little bit. Like, I kind of have to lick off what's stuck to my teeth now. I also don't think the flavor was as strong after I melted it, to be honest, with this one. Okay, last one I want to try out here is the Parmesan. I'm sure that the nutrition information will be a little bit different. Yep. So one serving size is 1 ounce, which is roughly 28 grams. Calories are 80. Total carbs is 8 grams, which is 3% of your daily value. You're not getting any fiber or sugar, and you're getting less than 1 gram of protein, and you're getting 30% of your daily value of vitamin B12. It still is prepared with coconut oil though. One thing I wish was a little bit different is I wish less plastic was used in these guys, just because it is a lot of plastic. Or at least make it like compostable plastic or something like that. The only times I really ate Parmesan is when they put it on like my pastas, or sometimes I would put it on pizza, not very often, but sometimes I would do that. Okay, I just sliced myself a little bit here. It was really, really easy to slice, so I'm assuming grating would not be an issue. I think it should be fine to do it that way as well. We're gonna go ahead and try this. Oh yeah, it actually fell apart a little bit. Texture-wise, this does remind me a bit of Parmesan, that like dryness that comes from like shredded Parmesan. Taste-wise, I don't think it's as strong as what I remember Parmesan having, and it seems a bit sweeter. I think this would work great for if you're like grating Parmesan. Texture-wise, I think it's gonna work very, very similar, because like as I was eating it, I could feel it like breaking apart as Parmesan usually would. Out of the 3 that I tried today, that one is the one that doesn't have the strongest flavor, which I mean, I think is kind of a nice thing, because generally, like if you're throwing on those sliced cheeses, like you really want to taste those cheeses. They are a part of that meal that needs to stand out just as much as everything else. Whereas if you're doing Parmesan, it's just adding a little bit. You don't want something that's going to be super overpowering compared to your pasta or your pizza, you know, you just want like a little bit of added something on top of it. Okay, there we go. Same thing happened about like a second or half a second before the 5 seconds were done. It started to do the bubbly effect. Let's try it. Yeah, I think it's really enjoyable. I definitely tasted the chip more than I tasted the cheese, and I do think it's because that one just doesn't have as much in it. It also made it a little bit sweeter and a little bit saltier. So the sliced guys had 180 milligrams of sodium, and this one had 390 milligrams. So there is quite a bit of difference. But yeah, that's all of the cheeses that I have to try today. I would definitely say that cheddar is my absolute new favorite. I am definitely going to be buying that one instead of some of the other sliced cheeses that I get, just because I think it was really, really enjoyable. The flavor was like perfect where it was strong enough. And the fact that they got that aftertaste was like really, really cool. I really enjoyed that. I also really enjoyed them being melted. The sticking to my teeth part, not as much, but I think if I do a little bit more than 5 seconds, it will not be as soft and won't get as stuck to your teeth. But I think that's my thoughts for today, you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are of Violife down below in the comments. Have you tried it already? Have you not tried it and it seems really intriguing, or it seems a little weird? Let me know either way down below. Also, if you are new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe and click the little bell down below to receive notifications for my future videos. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.